And now to one of Ronaldo's former teams, Manchester United. They're up to 6th in the table after beating Newcastle 1-0 on Boxing Day. A key part of that victory was an uncharacteristic change in formation. Ruben Amorim started 4 at the back for the first time at United, and it delivered a first clean sheet in nearly 3 months.
It's a process, and when I came here in the last season, I understood that maybe I don't have the players to play well in that system, but was the beginning of the process. We are trying to build an identity. Today is a different moment. We don't have a lot of players. We need to adapt, but they already know that they understand why we are changing. It's not because of the pressure of you guys, of the fans. It's because now we understand the way we want to play, and the principles are the same. We can change the system, and I think we are going to become a better team. Because when all the players return, we are not going to play all the time with 3 defenders. We are going to improve. But that was something that I was talking about. But then when you talk about changing the system all the time, I cannot change, because the players will understand that I'm changing because of you. And I think that is the end for the manager. So when we are playing well in our system, I think that is the moment to change. If it's the better thing to win the next game, and that's what we did today.
He's come to the Premier League, he's had his system and he's stuck by it, and we've called him stubborn. But, eventually you might look at it and say, well, that back 4 might work. There's certain games that might actually, might have the right personnel to fit that system. And he did, and he showed it, and they won the game, got a clean sheet. So you'd have to say that he's learning, and you have to be adaptable. You can have your principles as a manager. This is my system, this is how I want to play. But certain moments, certain games, certain times of the season, things change, and he's shown that he can do that.
Now, just a few days to go until the January transfer window opens. Manchester United enjoyed a successful summer window with the arrivals of Matheus Cunha, Brian Mbeumo, Benjamin Šeško and Senna Lemons. Amorim gave some insight into the process. Sometimes
you need a little bit luck. I think they have potential to do more. I think we are doing things. Sometimes I have one idea, Jason and the board has another idea, and every decision that we make, we need to reach a common ground. And that is really important, because you don't need to make everything for the manager, because the manager can change and you need to change everything. But you also need to understand that the manager understands the way of playing, and we are trying every player that comes here. We will try to, if you don't reach common ground, the player will not come. So we just try to do that. We try to make all the assessments of how they live, how they train, the characteristics, and I think we did well. But I think they have more to give. And if you talk about Cunha, for example, Aiden is a young guy. Cunha and Brian, they are from here, from our league, so it's easier for them to perform.